YouTube. This is Phoenix Dingo. Thank you for tuning in. So, how can Andrew Yang help you help your community? Andrew Yang has a proposal to have a certain percentage of the taxes that you pay so that you can go ahead and donate to a charity or community organization of your choice. Now, how this is important is you can go ahead and choose what is important to you. For instance, let's say you have somebody who is mentally disabled or afflicted in your family. This is a very important thing to you. I know to me it's important because I have people in my family who are autistic. So for me, it's important that there are resources that are there. Do I have expendable money to go ahead and donate? No, I do not. So this would be important because once I've done what I need to do, I can go ahead and donate that money to that organization. Now, how this helps is they can get that money directly based on the need of each community. So even if there's things like, let's say, after school programs they're lacking in a community, there's just maybe one small one. If we were to start pouring or directing all of that money towards the organization that's in the community that we feel is vital to the growth of our community, we could raise that up. We could take that organization and really grow it. And then through that, we can help get our kids enrichment. See, this is the important thing about Andrew Yang is participation. His politics that he puts forth are all about inclusion and participation. So we get to fix, as he likes to say, we get to fix our problems on our own. We can sit here and say, this is a need in our community, whether it's, let's say, a nonprofit daycare. I don't even know if those exist, but it'd be an amazing program to start. Now, whoever's doing it, yeah, that might be a very hard thing to run if you don't have the funds, but it's a need that you recognize within the community. So let's say someone were to open up a daycare, a nonprofit daycare, and they're paying $20 per kid a week. Let's just say that's not a lot of money because you have to have a certain amount of staff per kid. So the more people you have, the more you have to pay out. But if within the community there is a large need for daycare for parents who need to go to work to make ends meet, a simple donation from there could really, especially if you have tons of people in the community who really need it, that could be huge. That could grow it out, which could make it so both parents could go to work if that's what they choose to do. So that stacked on top of the universal basic income, which would bring in $1,000 if you're a single parent, $2,000 if you have two parents in the home, would help be able to bridge that gap between the need and providing that for that need. So it's just funny because so much that he puts forth, it makes so much sense. And what he does is empower the people. It makes it so that we have more of an active role within our government and our communities. This is important because a lot of people, myself included, years ago, I was like, okay, so I just go vote and that's pretty much it. Everything else is out of my hands. And even with the voting, I mean, when it comes down to it, does my vote really even count? Clearly, after the last election, it really didn't because the populist vote did not win. Just saying. So when it comes down to his politics, it's all about helping us fix what we see what's wrong with the country instead of waiting for these people that are way up there making their minds up to finally do what they're supposed to do and do their damn jobs. This puts us in a more active role. This also helps us be able to expose the needs within our community because this is obviously where we're going to put the money towards is the things that matter, the things that are affecting us on day to day. You know, people who have cancer in their family. you can go ahead and donate, part or all of your money towards cancer. It's a very real risk. HIV, huge problem within the community that keeps growing and growing and growing. Absolutely huge. So, with this power that we have, well, that we will have, because right now all of our power depends on our vote and hoping that our vote is going to count and they're not, and that it doesn't go against their better interests, so they don't find a way to stop it. So, it's important to consider all of these different policies and how they affect us and our power. So, again, vote Andrew Yang because it just freaking makes sense. Y'all have a good day.